What freaking parallel universe did I just wake up in? You're telling me, even if it proves to be true, that damaging a lining in the reflecting pool is something that Piro wants to prosecute to the full extent of the law, if it's proven true, and yet they're releasing people who pled guilty to assaulting a police officer?
This is what an outgoing Republican who has nothing to lose looks like. He's not wrong, by the way.
Given the sensitivity, I agree with you. I know. No, you're good. People ripping like, that's why.
Just look at how absurd these scenes are. The woman was confronted by federal officers for touching it, which led to the following question.
Is this Korean?
Why is the reflecting pool being patrolled?
You want him to come this way?
TMZ has the footage of, as they put it on Threads, AI surveillance cameras being installed at the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. They add, Trump's beefing up security through traditional measures too, reinstalling fences and bringing in the National Guard and U.S. Marshals to patrol the area, leading to multiple arrests. POTUS would add to the wall around it. Oh, but don't worry, the defenders are out in full force.
Congressman, do you think people should go to jail, though, for vandalizing the pool?
If you vandalize anything on federal grounds, you absolutely, positively should go to jail.
Do you think people have vandalized the pool? That's what the president's claiming, but he hasn't shown any evidence.
I think they probably are. Every time when people walk in, I've seen people walking in the pool and things like that. I just think that's wrong. They ought to treat it with respect and dignity, which I'm afraid we're just not being taught that. Kids today aren't being taught that.
Now, they've attempted to play cleanup. After all of this, don't let them.
I shot this video of the reflecting pool in DC in the early morning hours of June 21st, 2026. Now, why that's important is because this is right before President Trump just announced that he is going to drain the reflecting pool because of vandals and what they did to create the algae bloom or some of the blue stuff that's now crawling up to the surface. He didn't give any evidence for his claim. He just said that they did something. They now have National Guardsmen around the reflecting pool, essentially 24 hours a day. Anyway, I'm walking alongside the pool, and then I notice that there are some lights, and they're pointed right at the pool. So when you get closer to the lights, now it's illuminating off of everything underneath the surface. Algae everywhere. And so I don't know how you fix this, because this is $14 million we're talking about to try and renovate this pool and make it look as beautiful as possible. Well, this thing, it's seen better days.
And while they will blame vandalism, which is a word that you will hear over and over again.
The president is blaming it on sabotage. He said vandals might be responsible for it. Do you believe that?
Tourist attractions are going to get dirty, so I don't think anybody came and purposely ruined it. I just think you're just seeing the reality of what a tourist attraction is.
This is not just the job of vandals or just the job of natural, like, environmental conditions. This is the job of just poor planning, rush timing. This is the job of just throwing money at an issue and hoping that it fixes it, and it clearly didn't.
I have my theories. First, as CBS News reported, the federal government awarded a company owned by a Trump donor a $1.7 million contract to install a new water cleaning system for the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool. That's via federal records. It was a no-contract bid.
So I'll file this one under something that just makes me believe that we're living in some just bizarre simulation. So the $1.7 million no-bid contract to clean the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool went to a company owned by a Trump donor, this guy right here, John J. Cafaro. And his company's name is Green Water Services. The guy who did this to the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool runs a company called Green Water Services. This is an actual photo of the guy in Palm Beach. I mean, why does this guy look like if Hitler decided he was going to be a used car salesman? Why does he look like the Penguin from Batman? Why does he look exactly like this WWE villain? I mean, this guy looks like the CEO villain in an 80s movie who's coming into a town in order to knock down a children's playground. And of course, the guy has an incredibly shady past. His family business was developing shopping centers, and then he branched into other industries, and he ended up pleading guilty in 2001 for conspiracy to bribe a Democratic representative. And the corruption is just endless. When Trump boycotted one of those Republican debates, this guy donated $50,000 to Trump's event. Campaign finance records indicate that he's given more than $300,000 to political committees connected to Trump since then. His wife was even the chairwoman of an event that was held at Mar-a-Lago in 2017. How is this real?
I think we all need to just understand that Trump is not only a con man, but he has been related to a mob boss. And mob people like to hide their money, all right? In my opinion, it is not about a reflecting pool. It is about using this pool to launder money to donors. That's all that this is. I mean, we potentially even have evidence of this. And I think only more is going to come out, because think about all of the upkeep that has to go into this pool. Think about the resources that have to be spent. Your tax dollars, by the way, your hard-earned tax dollars are going towards this, are going towards overtime, are going towards paying for the AI, paying for all of the products and components that go into the AI software, the trucks that are moved, the gas that is spent, the tires that need to be filled. I mean, everything that goes into it, that is your tax dollars paying for it. And he is giving that to his buddies because they supported him. Quite simple. Quite simple in A to B here. We've said it before. Other folks have said it before as well, but man, this is a tough administration to top in terms of just blatant, out and about corruption. Just some good old-fashioned American corruption for you. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.